Dun dun dun, here I am back again for another video of me where I talk to you about some things. And in this video, um so so a lot of you guys probably heard of NASCAR Heat Evolution, and ignore the fireworks in the background. They've been firing those off all night long. It's just been stupid. Anyway, so I saw some gameplay on NASCAR Heat Evolution, and one thing is for sure, it does not look like it just doesn't look good. I don't know. No. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to get NASCAR Heat Evolution. It just doesn't look like a good game. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. I mean, after seeing NASCAR Heat Evolution, Forza 6 has better graphics than NASCAR Heat Evolution. I just, no. Sorry, but I just don't think NASCAR Heat Evolution, I just don't think I'm going to get NASCAR Heat Evolution. I was excited at first, because I thought they were going to have, actually, like, next-gen, they were going to have graphics on, like, the next-gen consoles, such as Xbox One and PS4. Like, if you play Forza 6, you'll see they have beautiful, beautiful graphics. I mean, the graphics in Forza 6 are just absolutely awesome. They just look, it just looks so realistic. I mean, you just cannot get over how realistic the graphics are in Forza Motorsport 6. But then you go over to NASCAR Heat Evolution, it just looks like trash. I mean, not complete trash, but it just kind of looks like a PlayStation 3 game, like NASCAR 2015. Because, you know, NASCAR 15 was made by Technics, and boy, what a bad game that was. I mean, and NASCAR 15, I mean, the graphics in that game weren't as good as they were in Forza 6, obviously, but they were still decent graphics. I mean, they were still better than a PlayStation 2 game, that's for sure. But, so I think the closest game that I can compare the graphics of NASCAR Heat Evolution 2 would be Real Racing 2. That was a fail. I meant NASCAR Heat Evolution. Wait, did I say So yeah, the closest game that I can compare NASCAR Heat Evolution to is Real Racing 2. That's what I meant to say. So yeah. Real Racing 2 basically has the same graphics of NASCAR Heat Evolution. And Real Racing 2 came out in 2010, I believe. Yeah, 2010. So, and I guess that was like as good as the graphics got in 2010. I'm not really sure. You guys are going to have to tell me on that, because I wasn't an expert in console games back then, obviously. But, honestly, I think, because, well, what I've heard is that the people at DMR want to make NASCAR Heat Evolution as close as they could to the old-fashioned NASCAR Heat Evolution games. Like, why are you doing that? Guys, DMR, it's not 2002 anymore. We have, I mean, if you look at, this is 2016, guys. Why do you want to bring back the classics of NASCAR Heat Evolution? I mean, I know they might have been great, but we're better than that now. We have games with the best graphics you could find, such as Forza Motorsport 6, Gran Turismo, maybe not Gran Turismo, because Gran Turismo is pretty much an out-of-date game, really. Well, think of other games that have graphics that are just as good as Forza Motorsport 6. Think of those. Like, you may have seen gameplay of Forza Motorsport 6, and you probably think, wow, those are great graphics. Those graphics look like the game that I play. So yeah, think of the game that you play that has as good as graphics as Forza Motorsport 6, and compare them to NASCAR Heat Evolution. I mean, really. DMR. We're better than NASCAR Heat Evolution 2002. I mean, NASCAR Heat Evolution 2002 was a great game when it came out, but guess what? Now, the game just looks like, I don't know, it just doesn't look good at all. It's just too old-fashioned, too pixelated and stuff. We're better than that now. We have games like Forza Motorsport 6 and Drive Club, etc. Games with graphics of Forza Motorsport 6. I mean, yeah. So yeah, we were all expecting DMR to make NASCAR Heat Evolution graphics just as good as games such as Forza Motorsport 6, and they decide to just do a game in the same style that they did many years back, going back to 2002, which is 15 years ago, actually, yeah. I mean, really. And plus, what they also don't have in NASCAR Heat Evolution is paint booth. Like, what kind of game is a game without paint booth? Like, me, I want to be myself in these NASCAR games. I want to be Frony Bobbin. Me, myself, I want to be the number 13 Frony 13 Chevrolet. That's who I want to be. I don't want to be Chase Elliott, Dale Jr., Casey Kane, Kyle Busch. I want to be myself. I mean, being other people is good, but the person that I want to be most of all is myself. And I want to have to be able to customize my own car, make my own paint scheme, make my own driver. I want to do it all myself. I don't want to be someone else. I mean, even though you can, like, customize your driver for NASCAR Heat Evolution, you can't paint you could paint the car, but you can't add your own custom vinyls and letters and stuff. I mean, that's what I want to do. I want to add custom vinyls. I want to make it look the way I want to make it look. I don't want to just go by what the game has to offer. I want to go by what I want. Because you've seen me customize cars for Real Racing 3, and I make them look really, really cool. I mean, when I first started customizing cars, they just didn't look that good, but if you compare it to the cars that I customize now, they're just absolutely fantastic. I mean, I've taken customizing lessons from people such as Real Racing Guru for Real Racing 3, and as you can see, my customization skills have improved. And I've done the same with Forza Motorsport 6, like you probably saw that Vauxhall thing that I customized for when in that Forza video that I did with Alex. That was a custom painted car by me, and it looked absolutely fantastic. In fact, I did that with one of the NASCARs in Forza Motorsport 6, which you will see soon, by the way. But really, and another thing that I didn't add into NASCAR Heat Evolution, which is possibly the biggest mistake of all, is split screen. Like, what professional racing game doesn't have split screen? This is another game that they didn't have split screen. Like, F1 2015 didn't have split screen, which was completely dumb. And F1 2015 was also a game where they didn't have paint booth. But what F1 2015 did have was excellent graphics. Like, F1 2015 had the graphics of Forza Motorsport 6. F1 2015 did have excellent graphics. I mean, F1 2015 was like Forza 6. The same amount of graphics in both different games. Like, really. But NASCAR Evolution completely fails in that. They have the graphics of a PlayStation 2 game. Like, what in the world? Can someone tell me what in the world is happening? I don't know. I think NASCAR Heat Evolution is going to be a disaster for everyone involved. It's not going to be a good outcome. Everyone's going to be like, I just wasted $60 on a game that has terrible graphics, no split screen, no paint booth, and possibly not a very good career mode. I mean, Forza Motorsport 6 didn't have the best career mode in the world. I mean, NASCAR Heat Evolution is probably going to be the same career mode as NASCAR 2015, or it could be completely different. But I mean, maybe NASCAR Heat Evolution will have good career mode, but unfortunately, NASCAR Heat Evolution is just not worth the price. It has the graphics, they look all so shiny and stuff. I mean, What If Racing, if you know him, as a YouTuber, he made this comment: NASCAR Heat Evolution looks like rubbish. Yeah, doesn't look very good at all. This is not a good it's not a good game. I mean, yes, NASCAR Heat Evolution hasn't came out yet, and all right, fireworks, can you shut up? I know it's the 4th of July, but I'm recording a video here. Man, Rhode Islanders, dumbest people ever. Yeah, that was a bit of a bad joke, but still. Oh man, I'll probably move back to Germany when I grow up. Anyways, back to the topic. So yeah. Overall, I mean, I was planning on buying NASCAR Evolution and doing gameplay videos on it, but now, I don't think so. I think what I am going to do is I'm going to hold off on NASCAR Heat Evolution and see what they have in NASCAR 2017. Yeah. Or maybe they could probably call it NASCAR Evolution 2017. Who knows? But I definitely won't be buying NASCAR Evolution 2016. It's final because they don't have split screen, they don't have paint booth even. And the thing is that F1 2015 didn't have that either. However, I was able to get F1 2015 used for $20. So even though the game didn't come with split screen or paint booth, I only paid $20 for it. So, I can't really complain, but I'm not gonna spend $60 or $38 or however much you could probably get it on Amazon. I'm just not gonna pay that for NASCAR Evolution. Not doing it. I'm sorry, but I'm not. It just doesn't have the stuff that I was expecting. I mean, even NASCAR 15 had split screen and paint booth. I mean, yes, this paint booth in NASCAR 15 might have been awful, but I mean, even if you're terrible at making a paint booth, it's better if you do one than not put one in the game, which is something I do not like. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. If you agree with me, and then that's great. If you don't agree with me, that's absolutely fine too. Just make sure to respect my opinion, and I'll respect yours. That's it from me, and I'll see you in the next one.